All right, so we have some Tales of news. It's not about any mobile games coming out, but it's about a new Tales of game getting remastered. So this is the tweet. We have some big news coming. Stay tuned. And there's a video saying the next Tales of remastered will be announced this summer. So it's pretty big because we don't know what Tales of game this is gonna be. And depending on what it is, either I'm going to be excited or I'm going to be incredibly sad because people were saying that if they're going in order, then we got Tales of Grace for the last remaster, and I guess the next one is either Tales of Abyss or Tales of Symphonia 2. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be completely honest. If it is Tales of Symphonia 2, I'm not buying it because out of all the Tales of games that I played, which aren't a lot, I would say I didn't like Dawn of a New World the most because I don't know if this is considered a hot take, but I didn't really like the characters in that game. Emil was cool. Um, anyways, so yeah, wasn't the biggest fan of Symphonia 2. The only way I would appreciate it is if, for some reason, and I highly doubt this, but they actually remake it because Symphonia 2 was on the Wii, and you can tell if it was on the Wii. You can tell. And I don't think this is the hot take, but a lot of people also didn't like um didn't like Symphonia 2 because it just wasn't to go from Tales of Symphonia 1, which to a lot of people is probably one of the best Tales of games, to go to that and having Dawn of a New World be a sequel to it. It's like, bro, what is this? What is this? So I don't know, but if it's Tales of the Abyss, I think I'm gonna be excited because I've never played Tales of the Abyss. I have it on 3DS, but I haven't gotten that far into it. And a lot of people say that Abyss is probably one of the better Tales of games, alongside stuff like Symphonia, Vesperia, yada yada yada. And yeah, if there's a way for me to play Abyss on newer consoles without me having to like go grab my 3DS and play it, or play it some other way, I'm down for it. But let's see what people are saying about this because I'm very curious. Why is Kefla trending right now? They're remaking Abyss for sure. I'm excited. Okay. Abyss, let it be Abyss. Okay. Okay, please. I don't think it's gonna be this one. I don't think it's gonna be this one, even though I would love to play both of these two because uh, Zillia is also one of those ones that people say was the best, but I haven't played it, so I can't say. Fingers crossed for Abyss or Vesperia. Vesperia doesn't need a remaster, and the thing is, I didn't even think about this, but honestly, Vesperia doesn't even need a remaster because Vesperia, mind you, Vesperia came out in 2008, and it still looks really good. As someone who beat Vesperia like a few years back, like in 2020, if I didn't know when the game came out, I would say, okay, this game probably came out, like 2020 or something. It looks really good. So I don't think Vesperia needs a remaster or anything. Just, and besides, it's already on Steam and stuff. So I don't know what they would remaster if they did that. Um, Legendia, why no new games? Honestly, I wish we did get a new Tales of game because apparently, from what people were saying, Arise wasn't the best Tales of game. It was good, but it wasn't like anything groundbreaking. From what people have said, I haven't played Arise yet. Tales of the Abyss, hit us with a new game, one of the remasters. Oh, jeez. Temporary expectations, it'll be Arise on Switch. I 100% the game on PC, great combat, but terribly stiff world. Would never revisit. Jesus, I don't think it's gonna be Arise on Switch. I don't think so. They could put it on Switch, but I don't think. Why would they announce a remaster for? Yeah, never mind. Let me take that back because they could be. It could be Arise. It could be like Arise on Switch with all of. It could be Tales of Arise Complete Edition. So I'm not gonna count that out, but I hope that it's not that, and I hope it's one of the older games. But we will have to see. The way I might cry, I might just have what you guys are cooking. Okay. Uh, I want Fantasia or Rebirth. Honestly, honestly, I think if they remade Tales of Fantasia or Rebirth, well, they don't have to remake Rebirth because they'll just have to translate it. Because once again, Rebirth is one of those games. I think this is the one that looks really good, even though it came out like for the PS2. So I think if they just like actually translate it, I think it'd be fine. Gotta be Exilia, right? A dual pack. By the way, I know I'm saying the name wrong. I know. Don't judge me. A dual pack release. Games have been stuck on PS3. True. There's a lot of rumors saying it's gonna be Tales of Exilia. Please be Abyss. Okay, so a lot of people are stuck between Abyss or Tales of X. I'm just gonna say Tales of X because I can't pronounce it. And I mean, both of those would be fine, since that way it would make more people would have access to it instead of having to go through the hassle of having to buy a PS2 and then find a copy of Tales of the Abyss, because I already know scalpers will probably have those out on eBay or somewhere for like, a cool $1,000. So, same thing with the Tales of X. Same thing. You have to buy a PS3 and then find a copy of 1 and 2. And yeah, so like I said, we don't know what it's going to be. I just hope that it's not Symphonia 2, since like I said, I didn't enjoy that game at all. But then again, mind you, I played this game when I was a kid. So, maybe I should replay it and then maybe I'll enjoy it. But I don't think so. I don't think so. Even as a kid, I was kind of like, dude, this is not good. I'm going to be honest. This is, honestly, bro, this is kind of buns. But who knows? One day I'll replay it. Like I said, Tales of Symphonia 2, I didn't like, but I did like the characters. Emil's cool, Richter's cool. The newer cast was cool. So yeah, it could just be one of those things to where maybe when I was a kid I just didn't appreciate it, but maybe now I would be like man, they gotta cook with this one. Honestly, this would be in my top 10. I doubt that. I doubt that. And honestly, if it ever becomes my top 10, something went astray. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. What do you guys think the next remaster of the Tales of franchise is going to be? Like I said, I wouldn't mind if it's Abyss or X or what I really want. What I really want. Like the first Tales of game, I'm pretty sure it's Fantasia. I think if they remade that one from scratch, because that was like pixel art. I think if they remade that from scratch and you did something like 2D, 3D, like how Octopath Traveler looks, I think that game would do numbers. Or remake it how they did Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Do something like that, and I think it would bang, because a lot of people don't know about that game because it's on the SNES and it's on Game Boy. And I don't think no one's going to go that far back to play it. But I think if they dolled it up really good, I think people would play it. I would play it because when Tales of had mobile games, RIP, I like the way Crest looked, dude. He looks so cool. And he's like the first Tales of character. So I think, they should do that. I'd buy it. But anyways, what do you guys think that this game is going to be? What do you think the next game after this is going to be? And do you guys want Bandai Namco to make another Tales of game? And if you did, what would you want them to add to it or do with what? Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. This sentence has gone to hell, man.